Remember, it did not have a price. Now it has a $3.50 on there. Might be why it's still here. Kind of pricey. Hey guys, welcome back to another thrifting adventure. I'm parked outside of my local Goodwill. I hope you're all doing well. First, I want to say welcome to all the new subscribers on the channel. I think we're almost at 340 subscribers, so that's exciting. Thanks for all the kind comments below the videos. If you haven't subscribed and you stumbled upon my channel and you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. It does help the channel grow. So I don't think I went thrifting last weekend. I kind of go every other weekend because I'm just a hobbyist reseller, part-time, just extra money. So I don't believe I went last weekend. So anyway, I'm going to hit 2 Goodwills today. So I'm going to be moving kind of quick, but hopefully we don't miss too many goodies. So enough of the chit chat. I had my breakfast. So let's head into Goodwill and see if we can turn anything into a profit. So let's go. Alright, let's see what we can find. As you can see, there's only me and 2 other vehicles here, so the odds are on our side. So let's see what we can find today. Okay, we got some Christmas. Sounds like she's clearing the shelves already. These bowls are still here. Wow, I'm surprised no one bought them. I wonder what I don't think there's a color today. $2.50 each. And one of you mentioned you really like the bowls. I'm gonna research them this time since they're still here. This is a nice plate that caught my attention. There's 2 of them. Victorian, they got a little gold fade on the edge. Who's making that? Royal China. Those are nice. There's 2 of them. Those are pretty. These are really nice. They're contemporary, but they have a really good quality. I've been thinking to upgrade my personal plates at home. I don't know if that's quite my look though, but I guess I'll know it when I see it. Those are nice quality though. Makes no sense to go buy brand new plates. Just go to your local thrift stores. Those are kind of Dover and York. Okay, these remind me of Dollar Tree. Is that Norfolk? Royal Norfolk Dollar Tree. Alright, let's keep looking. These look like they have some age. Okay. Now see, I like the look of these plates for myself, not resale. There's only 2. And I like the darker colors. This is a nice silver. Is that glass? Oh, that's very lightweight. I wasn't expecting that. It looks like a decanter. $2. I'm seeing some of the same items here. This sheep was here last time. Remember, it did not have a price. Now it has a $3.50 on there. Might be why it's still here. Kind of pricey. Okay, I've heard this name before, Blue Sky. I think I better look this up. That sounds very familiar. I'm gonna put it in my cart and look it up. $4.50. Okay, she looks familiar too. She's damaged, but I think these are collectible. Athena. But she has a chip right on the corner there. It's not major, but I'm gonna look her up just to make sure. I actually need a little sewing kit, guys, and this is about all I would really need. It's $1. A couple needles, some thread. I think I'm gonna grab that. Porcupine, but it looks like a pumpkin. $1.50. What are these back here? They look like bookends. Very dusty. Oh, that has lucite. Sorry, guys. And it's broken. So interesting. I like the little moose here. $2.50 on him. This is Dollar Tree. No price. They're cleaning the shelves off, guys, so it's really loud behind me, so I apologize. Hummingbird. Hummingbird items do well for me, $1.50, but bells don't, so that's a catch-22. It's a bell, but it's a hummingbird. Do you pick it up or do you leave it? I think I'm going to leave it. Here's a little punch art for $1.50. That's nice. I have a couple of those with actual lights in them. Some fall items. What is this? Live trends. No price. Okay. What is this? A little pottery piece. Oh, that's kind of nice. Has a signature. $2.50. I actually do kind of like the look of that. It's nice. We'll get it. Like a little condiment bowl. That may be a hobbyist piece too. Has a signature. $1.50 on that. Got a jewelry box here for $5.50. It's missing a lot of handles, so that would not be a good buy. Got some playing cards for $1.50. And what are these? Just random little boxes. Okay. What is this? These are like little candle holders. Okay. Well, let's keep looking, guys. What is, I saw this little Nike symbol. Is that a little lunch bag? I think it is. Kind of icky and dirty. $3.50. Here's the land of all the plastics. As you can see. Not much over here. I actually donated this, and they have $5.50 on it. Look at that. That's crazy. The shelves are actually very empty, guys. They have a storage container set here. $11.50 on that, so that's going to be a no. $8.50, $11.50. They have those priced really high. I believe I've sold those before. This looks like it has some age. $3.50. It has a lot of chipping and damage. They want $8.50 for it. I'm not sure who's making it, but I like the details. Let's say France. I think that's kind of pricey at $8.50, but I'll look it up. You never know. I'll just look it up. So it's coming up as Avon for me, but for $8.50, I'm gonna pass. It's a pretty little sugar bowl. $3.50. Does that lid go to it? I don't think so. It doesn't fit. That is not the lid for that. Another storage container for $3.50. That's Pier 1. It's nice. Slim pickings here today, guys. Huge piece of glass. It's flash. Let's see, I'm not gonna give up yet. I'm gonna keep looking. It's a nice plate for $1.50. It's a pretty mosaic plate, great for a plant, $1.50. Very Christmassy. That looks like Mikasa. Christmas scene, $5.50 or $5 on that. Looks like part of a serving set. Alright, well, I'm gonna keep looking, guys. Here's a $4 for that. I don't think I would want to ship that. It's really nice. Okay. These are nice glasses. I'm not sure who's making those. I haven't had luck selling Christmas glasses, so I will not be picking up any more unless there's something really spectacular, but I've had a couple sets and they haven't sold. I'm not sure what's going on here. This doesn't appear to fit on there. Looks like someone was trying to make that fit, but it does not fit. I like this glass. That's nice. $1.50. I only see one. There's some Molson beer glasses. These are kind of nice. Some pink depression glasses. $1.50. And some King's Crown. $1.50. I haven't looked these up in a while, so I'm gonna see what they're going for, because these are actually in really good condition. Not too bad. So I've seen one glass sell for $11, but overall they seem like a slow sell and not many sales, so I am gonna pass. Look at these, the original Island Lifestyle Margaritaville. Those probably would have been pretty cool if they had some color to them, but just clear, I don't know. Margaritaville. Let me look these up real quick. Okay, I've seen two similar glasses sell for $11. I'm gonna pass. Some little boopy cordials, $1.50. Those are nice. There's 2, 4, 6 of them. I'll look these up. Okay, I think I'm gonna pass on those too, so let's keep looking. Boy, slim pickings, guys. Bark. I do like the Ray Dunn mugs for myself. Really don't need any right now, so I'll pass. $2.50 on that. Just gonna peek over at the toys. It's amazing. They're throwing out carts and carts of like Christmas items. Let's see. This Vortex caught my attention. Unfortunately, I don't see a remote, and it's going for about $10 with a remote. So that does not seem like a good buy. So we're gonna leave that and see what else we see over here that stands out. I believe I have a ship like this similar for sale. Similar, but no, maybe this one's a little different. Oh, it's kind of large.
Let's pretend and play.
No, it's not. But anyway, they're asking $5 for that. It's kind of large. And the one that I bought hasn't sold yet, so I'm going to hold off on that because I would hate to have two of them. Here's Tonka. Looks like Tonka's missing its tires. $2.50. Brave Up Pup, $2 on that. Okay. Got some backpacks and things. I don't think I'm going to be looking at those. I just can't believe how empty the store is, guys. Hatchimals? It looks a little dirty and icky as I continue to touch it. Here though. Oh, that's pretty. Feminine Florals, $1.50. I think I'll grab that. We'll grab that. This is kind of cool. My first Buddyville R&R Railroad. $12. That's neat. And why do I feel like I had something like this? I could be completely wrong, but in my head I feel like I did. A lot of it appears to be here. Batteries are not in good condition. I wonder if there's something missing here. But then again, maybe it's not. I don't know if these have any value. It's not going to be cheap to ship. I may look this up real quick. So one sold for $50, and then some people are selling them as parts. So I don't know if it's a good buy or not, but let me do a little more research. Okay guys, why was I about to walk past this? Geo Genius, and they're selling for $70 and $80 some dollars each on eBay. And this is $1.50. Heck yeah! This is a score. I'm gonna grab that. How cool. Check it out for yourself. I'll post a picture in the video. Yeah, that's a cool find. So this game's averaging between $40 and $45. I just get nervous if all the pieces are there. So it just makes you wonder. One game board, but I could count the pieces real quick and see. That might be another good one. Easy to ship. So I think it's literally missing like 1 or 2 pieces, unfortunately, guys. I think I would have snagged that, but I'm going to put it back. Alright, I think I'm going to get this for myself. I think that'll be fun. Yeah. Fun. Alright, let's keep looking. So she actually does have great resale. I've seen between $25, $34, but I'm going to pass because of the chip. I could be making a mistake, but I don't want to get her and then she sits on the shelf, especially at $3.50. So I'm going to pass on her. So these do have some resale, but I just can't wrap my mind around $2.50 each for them. So once again, I think I'm going to put them back on the shelf. So yeah. So as a reseller, I have to look at those things. They're pretty bowls, but if they were the larger bowls or if they were the dinnerware, I would have considered them. But those smaller bowls, I am going to pass. So I'm going to make another walkthrough, and if I see anything, I'll turn the camera on. But like I said, it's been pretty scarce in here. So I got a few goodies. So I'm going to walk through and make sure I didn't miss anything. And I'll pop back on. So, all right. I do like this really cool blazer. How cool is that? Richmond Brothers corduroy with the patches on the elbows. I do sell vintage blazers. This one has all its buttons. Doesn't have any holes. I gotta grab that. Oh, that's really cool looking. Look at that. It's got a couple issues right here. Nothing major. Oh, a little issue there. I'm gonna get it. That's too cool to leave behind. She's kind of fun looking. Oh, is she glitter and gold? 350. Glitter and gold. I may look her up. See, she's pretty cute. Okay, I see several listed, but none sold. Nativity scenes can do good this time of year. They want $9.50 for that one. I've done well with those in the past. This one originally $12. They want $4.50 for that. Okay. $6.50. Workbench Santa. This looks kind of cool. Workbench Santa. Butler's Wharf Lighthouse. I may look at this. So about $24 and as low as $9 sold. So I'm gonna pass on that. Okay, well, let's keep looking. What are these ornaments? Kaufman's. That has some age. Let me. Oh. This is kind of cool looking. Merry Christmas. I kind of like those. Christmas Carol. $5.50. Home for the holidays. Okay, I'm gonna look those up. You guys know I love a good snowman. Who's this guy? Unwrap the Magic Home Collection. Ooh, does he do something? Oh, he's a nutcracker. He's $10. I would be keeping him for myself. Yeah. These little bears are interesting looking. And what was stuck in there? There's like 2 of them. This is a nice vase. This is a gift from FTD. $5.50. I like a good succulent. It would have looked better if it had some stones, which I could easily do myself. And I'm sure I have some. $2.50. I don't really like the color of the vase either. I don't know. There's too many little projects for that, so I guess I'll pass. I've seen her. She's made in China. Alright guys, so I'm going to make my way to the other side of the store. These bears look interesting. Looks like they had a light or something. And make sure I'm not missing anything. So, let's see what's on the other side. So these are averaging about $18-20 and they're asking $5.50. So I'm going to pass, and there's not even a whole lot that have sold. So I don't think that's a good sign. Alright, so we're going to leave those behind. Okay, so we're heading back towards all the furniture, what they do have anyway. So let's see what we see, and the music's really loud back here, so I may add music over this particular clip. But keep watching.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and
you happen to know what they consider these? I know they're pot holders, but I don't think I see them.
The rules are, I don't do anything.
Oh, okay.
Can't be done.
Okay, I didn't think so. All right, guys, I'm out of Goodwill. I rounded up, I always do. I spent $34 even. So that Geo Genius, I think that will more than pay for my trip today. That's always great when you can find something that pays for your whole trip. That's always a plus. So I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me at Goodwill today. I'm actually going to be heading to another Goodwill, which will be in another video, so stay tuned for that. So it's been going over pretty good with me doing the recap at the end of the video, showing what I thrifted, so keep watching for that. And tell me what you think. Leave comments below. Let me know if I missed anything, because that's how I learn, and I don't mind. I'm an amateur thrifter when it comes to vintage, but I enjoy thrifting vintage. I just find something fun about that. So let me know if I missed anything. So with that being said, have a great day, evening, or morning whenever you're watching this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that. And I'm gonna head on down the road to my next Goodwill. So bye for now, guys. Happy thrifting. So guys, I hope you enjoy the thrifting portion of the video. I have a quick haul that I wanted to share with you. So if you're still watching at this point, I hope you have considered subscribing. So I did go ahead and pick up the JCPenney Home Collection Snowmen. If you're new to my channel, I do enjoy collecting snowmen. They are my favorite. And I did pay $10 for him. And he appears to be still brand new in the box, so that's always exciting. I did pick up the cool 70s blazer. I don't know if I can give you guys a better look. Look at that print inside. It screams 70s. This is the name, not that it really matters much. International Collection, Richmond Brothers. But it's a very cool corduroy blazer, and these do sell for me. It does have a little issues here. I will disclose those. I may try to clean them. I'm not sure. For what I paid for it, I may even throw it in the washer. I mean, I don't have much to lose, but we'll see. I'll do some research on that. But I have sold blazers to prop companies, movie productions, different things like that have reached out to me and had questions on items. So I did pick that up. I did pick up this Feminine Florals 1000 piece. It's brand new, still sealed, only $1.50. So yeah, I thought that was a great find. I have sold several puzzles. I usually only pick up the ones that are sealed, and I don't know a whole lot. The blue sky name did grab my attention. I paid $3 or $4.50 for this. So let me know if you know anything about that piece. So I grabbed that, and I grabbed the Garden Line 2-pack magnet screen. I'm going to use that for myself, for my basement door. And I did pick up this pottery piece for $2.50. I thought it was pretty cool. It is artist signed on the bottom. So it's a nice heavy piece too. It has really good weight to it. So that makes a great little storage container, or in addition to someone's collection. And I did pick up the Jenga Tetris. I'm a kid of the 80s, so I played a lot of Tetris on my Game Boy growing up. So this looked like a lot of fun. I thought this would be fun hanging out with friends. So yeah, I'll have to see what that's all about. Feels like all the pieces are there, fingers crossed. $1.50. And I needed a little sewing kit. So for $1.50, I figured, what the heck, I grabbed that. I may need more thread eventually, but I don't have a lot of sewing that I do, but I do have a couple repairs I need to make. And I spotted these vintage pot holders. Yeah, there we go, pot holders. They're kind of like a cool 70s look. They're in really good condition. 2 of those. This was from a previous thrift trip that you guys seen. I'm just showing you again. It needs to be cleaned up. It's just a little porcelain little trinket box. It's in really good condition. So I did pick that up. And this was probably my best find. This was a complete shock. This is the Genius 3. And these are selling for $75+ on eBay. So you guys will have to check that out for yourself. I was completely blown away that they were selling for that much. So this piece here alone will probably pay for my last 2 thrift trips. So tell me what you think. That was what I thrifted, and I was very pleased with it. So leave lots of comments. Make sure to subscribe. Welcome to all of you that are here from Amy's channel, Yo So Boho. I really appreciate her shouting me out. That was very kind of her. So that's it, and that's all, guys. Until our next thrifting adventure, I will talk to you guys again real soon. Bye for now.